All right, everyone, welcome to another edition of Hometown PTBO, brought to you by TransCanada Nissan. Our guest is Linda Kash here today.
Hello!
What are you doing in the alleyway of the E-City Coffee Shop?
I just go where you tell me to go, Pete. You said, meet me in the alley by East City, and I went, okay, I'll get some home fries on the way, but they're doing a little reno.
Doing a reno, but now that patio season is open, it looks like you're first in line, which is great. Right on. Well, thanks for joining us on this edition of PTBO Canada Hometown. It's not your hometown officially. You were kind of, I think, born in Toronto, if I'm not mistaken.
I was actually born in Montreal.
Montreal.
Ah,
That was my next guess.
Yeah.
But because
moved around a lot.
You moved around a lot. Your parents were well-known people, so you kind of were on the move.
That's right. My parents were classical musicians. My mom was an opera singer. My dad was a conductor and a violinist. So we moved where the work was. So I lived in Montreal, and then we moved to Connecticut, and then we moved to Toronto, then we moved to Philadelphia, then we moved to Toronto. So no wonder I am an actor, because I am used to moving around a lot.
Right on. Okay. How did we get so lucky to have you join us here in the Peterborough area?
My love life was here. My late husband, Paul, who was a fabulous comedic actor, has many members of his family here, and his sister was in Omimi. So we were spending our weekends up here when my kids were teeny tiny. And eventually, post 9/11, we thought, why are we spending every single weekend in this gorgeous area? Why don't we spend the weekends now and again in Toronto and come move up here? So we actually moved to a farm. So we went from like a 13-foot across house in the west end of Toronto to a 52-acre farm, and never said no when the kids wanted an animal. So it was a crazy flippin' experience for 10 years, where we had donkeys and rescue horses and rabbits and puppies and kittens and Quaker parrots and mice, and many saw a very sad demise because we really didn't know what the hell we were doing. But we had an amazing adventure on this farm. He passed away in 2012, and my kids were so dug in, and I was dug in socially, and I just moved us to the West End, and I can't leave. I can't leave, because why would you, really? I love Toronto. Toronto is really, it is my hometown,
Sure.
and I live there part-time as well, but I just love it up here. This is my home.
The West is the best, as I found out, being a former North Ender, now a West Ender.
Gotta say, I love East City as well.
Yes.
Mine the South as well.
What do you like about East City? I think I know your answer. What's the best part of East City? The best tasting part?
The best tasting part, of course, is the East City, which I'm leaning up against right now.
Yes.
I get a lot of takeout here.
Yeah.
They've
This
got
place,
an amazing
yeah.
pivot.
Yes, the home fries.
Truly, the home fries are fantastic, and it's just a really nice atmosphere. I love a good breakfast here, but I also love the feeling that East City feels like it's got this center of town feel, and you can't beat the water. It's so beautiful.
Fun fact, the headquarters for PTBO Canada, they're working on it right now, 3 doors down.
Really?
East City will be the home of PTBO
Smart.
Canada. Yeah.
Oh,
It also
that's good.
smells good, right? Because of Quaker
Smells
oats.
delicious. Yeah. Whichever
Yeah.
way the wind blows, yeah, it smells great.
Yeah. What's your favorite oatmeal? Do you have one?
I like the maple,
Sure.
and now and again I'll go rogue and go apple and cinnamon.
Sounds healthier.
Don't really want it plain. Kind of got a sweet tooth. Yeah.
You ever have any Captain Crunch in your day? You much of a
I've had
Saturday
that.
morning cereal person? Or?
I wasn't really allowed that kind of cereal as a kid, so I
Right.
would do that when I went to my friends'
Sure.
houses where they ate orange things like Kraft Dinner and
Yes.
Captain Crunch, and it was just like,
And microwavable hot dogs. And
yes,
stuff. Yeah.
all really, really good food. And then in my stoner days, of course, that was the munchie of choice. Crunchy, good in milk, okay soggy. Love my Captain Crunch. I'm trying not to do that much sugar anymore, but yeah, I do love it.
Do you have any sort of rider when you go on a show or a movie, like what has to be in your trailer? Do you have any weird requests, or are you a pretty simple person that way?
I will have a honeydew. I will have no other melon. The honeydew has to come from, no. I just,
Take what you can get?
yes. Yeah, I'm not take what I can get, because I feel like you do have to ask for certain
Sure.
things, otherwise you will have, the Winnie next to the public bathroom. So you do have to make certain gentle demands,
Right.
just because you have to live on set for so long and you're in your trailer for so long. So, but no, I don't make any kind of food demands. If you want me gassy, then serve chili. It's probably not a good idea.
Probably not on a set.
Also,
No.
I'm a bit spilly. So I tend to wear a special little shirt when I eat.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's talk about some recent work. I mean, what's going on in your role? What can we look for?
Well, you probably know that I'm selling the cream cheese again, which is really incredible, because I started in 1994. It went away in 2011, and in 2019 they said we're going to bring it back. So I shot my first sort of COVID experience on set was for Philly, and I never saw anybody's face, didn't know who anyone was. I didn't take my mask off until they yelled action, introduced a fabulous new angel, and that was kind of miraculous, really, that came back.
Please
And,
note that you brought that up, because I was hoping to be the first person to never ask you about that, but which I still am, I think, is I didn't bring it up.
So part of my bio, as I say.
Hey,
it's
you
not
got to be.
hemorrhoid cream, Pete.
It is
it's
something
fun.
to be very proud of, right?
Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm really fortunate to have steady work for as long as I
Absolutely.
have, because it's rare for an actor. But then I went out west. I've been working out west a lot. I worked in Vancouver on Batwoman, which was
Oh, right.
an absolute gas. I played
Yeah.
a villain named Candy Lady who abducted children and fed them jelly beans. It was really very dark and fun. Loved it. And I just came back from Calgary. I was there for 6 weeks, and I shot a new series called Guilty Party for CBS.
Yeah.
And Funny or Die with Kate Beckinsale. And I had a really great time. It was a strange character. I let my roots grow out, so I was sort of two-tone with pigtails. I was
wow.
a doomsday prepper, very odd lady, and I really had a great time.
Fun stuff. Okay. All right, a couple quickies for you as we go back into the past a little bit. Let's give me 30 seconds on each of these.
Oh my God, I'm terrible at this.
Seinfeld.
Yes.
How do you sum up your experience there?
I thought it was going to be the worst episode ever, and thanks to the magic of editing and laughter sweetening in post, it was deemed as one of the better episodes, so I was amazed.
Perfect.
And had a great time. Loved George. He was fabulous to me.
Fargo.
I got
Season 3, am I right?
Season 3.
Yes.
I played Ewan McGregor's wife. I got to kiss Ewan McGregor. I made sure there were 15 takes.
Sure, yeah.
And
Oops, sorry.
He was an absolute doll, and it's just one of those experiences where you're a little fish in a big pond, and it feels really good. It was a good visit.
Right. Working with Eugene Levy and the success of Schitt's Creek.
So proud.
Yeah.
I worked with Eugene I've worked with Eugene a bunch of times.
Yeah.
But with Christopher Guest, I did a lot of improv with Eugene. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of his kid, because I knew him when he was like
A baby.
tiny little guy.
Yeah.
It was the perfect timing for a show like that, and I'm really proud of them.
Megan P. Murphy.
One of my very, very, very best friends. So glad that she's on her Walk of Fame. I'm going to take the gum off of her name. I'm so glad she's being recognized. She's just a phenomenal person and one of my very, very best friends.
What is it you love about the P-Dot?
I love to bike ride. I think there are fantastic trails. I like to walk. The great outdoors has really saved my sanity over this time. So I'm outside a lot, and there's nowhere better here and north of here to be outside. So I love the trails. We're very lucky. I like the people. I like the diversity here. I like the downtown. I'm a downtown kid. I like it all. I just feel like I'm at home here, even though some people might feel that I'm still a visitor. I just feel really comfortable here, wherever I am.
Well, I don't know who those people are, but they should be ashamed of themselves. You're ours.
Ah, thanks.
Thank you, Linda Kash, and
Thank you.
thanks
Pete
to the fine
Dalliday.
gentleman who lent us this chair. What's
Yes,
his name?
Tony.
Tony, thanks for the
so
chair.
Much.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Stay well, guys. See you around.
Hometown PTBO with Pete Dalliday, presented by Trans Canada Nissan.